How to be a successful crypto investor. Part 2. You as an investor will have to create a habit of getting involved in the community, and you will have to start thinking about the ways to grow the community and also mainly grow the project with your skills. Your growth in the portfolio in the longer term will entirely depend on how much amount you invest, and also at the same time, if you are the one with less money to invest, then you can help grow a project. If the project is small, your odds of getting higher returns are very high. You need to realize that you have everything available at your fingertips to move the world, and only by moving things on a larger scale you can create value. You just need to decide which crypto coins you can help and with which team you can work together. For example, our project is all about creating a fund of high-performing fund managers who can give massive returns, and for that to happen we need a community that can keep identifying such fund managers from different parts of the world. The way you can build your biceps, you can also build your skills to become an effective community member, not only in our project but in any project. If you are not getting the returns you are looking for, then it is a sign that you will have to provide more to the project in which you have invested. You need to ask yourself that, can I be happy while investing in this particular crypto project? Can I help them grow for a long period of time? Try to invest in a project only and only based on the decision that you can provide a lot of value to this project with your skills and see the magic. You can do the valuation of the project, and then you can also invest a higher amount if the valuation is very low. I will try to make videos about valuation, but again, valuation is a separate department to master. Most investment products are zero-sum games, meaning that if one loses the money, another person makes the money. Those kinds of products generally do not provide satisfaction to any investor, and that is the reason they do not get involved in the crypto project. We at Long Term Coin have a product that is non-zero-sum, meaning that it provides value, because when we are aligned with high-performing fund managers, we create value for ourselves and others too. It is okay if you do not find our product exciting. Not everyone is going to find this exciting, but if you find something else more exciting, then you start thinking about creating value in those projects. You will have to create an image inside you about you being a great community member, and creating that image itself requires self-discipline. Expecting 10x returns is a desire, but one needs to do the hard work to fulfill that desire. The most important thing here you need to understand is that you can only try, and if you understand this well, then your odds of becoming a valuable community member are very high. It gives you peace, and still, you will be able to work hard. Even if you fail, it is okay, because whatever happens, happens for a reason. If you will fail, just remember that the universe has different plans for you. You can always try on other projects, and maybe there you will be able to provide value. If you believe in the afterlife, don't you think that doing such noble and good work in the world of crypto will not help you? Accepting death gives purpose to life, and if you accept death, then you will understand that your time on earth is limited, and you need to create value with your skills in crypto projects. That is where the real leverage is. Real leverage doesn't get you liquidated, it only helps you grow your portfolio. It is very important to understand the above-mentioned fact, because it can really help you fuel your efforts to become a successful investor. Accept death to find the purpose in your investing career. Millions of people have lived before you, but how many people do you remember? Very important to understand this fact so you can make sense of becoming a successful community member and start providing value. You are a unique personality, and according to your personality, you will be providing value to a combination of different crypto projects while you stay invested in those projects, so it is very essential for you to understand this fact as well. Be happy while you are working. Don't stretch yourself when you are part of any community. You need a few projects according to your personality which excites you to invest, and at the same time, you can create value in that project with your skills. Our body is made of many different things, and the same way a successful crypto project is made of many skilled community members these days. You have the liberty to decide which responsibility you want to take as an investor. Your body is a community of trillions of non-human cells. So successful community is everywhere, and by providing value as a community member in the growth of a crypto project, you can create value for your project and also for your portfolio. Growth of the project and growth of your portfolio generally go hand in hand as long as you hold the tokens. You are an extended version of your parents. You are connected with them whether you like it or not. Yeah, You can always say that I don't want to keep any relation with them, but you will realize someday that you indeed are an extended version of them, so even if you are staying alone, you are part of a community. It is not only about you when becoming a valuable community member, because when you provide value you create value for its users and you solve their life problems, which are, I guess, massively encouraging for anyone. Solving valuable problems in other people's lives can be one of the biggest driving forces behind your own success. Either you can choose to take leveraged trades and get liquidated and have sleepless nights, or you can see positives in these failures and learn from them. It is very essential for you to understand that when a project suffers, its users suffer, and we all humans are interconnected in the eyes of God, so sooner or later you will also suffer, maybe just financially. But if the project thrives and you provide the key role in that, then you also get the opportunity to take the fruits out of it. You see, everything is interconnected. When you will free your mind from this imaginary concept of being a single entity while investing, then only you will have compassion for the project and for the other community members. You will have to understand that you are always living in present, and the present requires action, but unfortunately, most investors do not understand this because they live in the future, and that is the reason they think that just by investing a certain amount they can do wonders for themselves, only to realize that maximum they will gain is a certain amount of limited returns on their invested capital. Live in present to become a successful investor, because deciding to live in the present as an investor will help you to take action. When we die, the energy we put into the success of the project still remains, and that is the reason we are still alive after we die. I know that in crypto this level of thinking is hardly talked, but I believe that this is the need of the hour. When we die, our actions still live, and being part of a successful community and providing value there is that action. Helping a product grow is the key to your portfolio too. What is the definition of a successful investor? According to my common sense, the definition is pretty simple. It means that you have invested in a project that grew tenfold after you invested, and because of that the price also grew tenfold. I guess this is the basic definition. It never says that you can't help a project grow, and trust me, it is impossible to invest in 5 projects consistently that can grow tenfold. That can only be done when you help those projects grow with your skills. If you think your work and efforts will not be appreciated, then you are misunderstanding one simple thing, and that is when you are putting efforts to grow a project, you are going to get financial gains, so your efforts are converted into financial energy. After all, your efforts are also a form of energy, so overall you will get your part. The problem is that you are designed to think as a separate entity, but the moment you start thinking in a collective way through Telegram discussions and AMA calls, you will understand that when you invest in a project you all are interconnected. I know that it can get very hard to connect online, but when you invest in a project, actually you are all becoming a single entity. It is an illusion to think that you and the team and other investors are separate entities. You are thinking that you are a separate entity because you are living in a separate house, or you are living in a different country, or you live in a different community offline than your online community. Understanding all these may require practice, but sooner or later you will realize this if you are going to become a successful investor. The day you invest your money in a crypto project is not a day when you only invest money, it is the day when you tell yourself, how can I provide value to this project as an investor? If you ever made a profit in the past, either in stocks or crypto, just remember that there were other people working day and night to make that project successful. If not you, then somebody else will work, and when they work they have the right to ask for the returns that you are looking for. I hope you loved this content, and if you did, then I would like to invite you to join our community in Telegram. After all, it is all about community. T.me